Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So we're going to do another $1,000 of $2 coins. So I've just gone and got a few more for us, and we'll go through and see what we can find. My intention is to not pause this video, so we'll see how far we get. We may have to end up splitting it up over two videos. We'll just see how far we get and how fast we get through them. But probably the only time I'll pause is when I need to clean up and put away these coins. So that's the only intention. So occasionally I do try to get through the coins, and I'll quickly hold the video, and I'll go and continue looking. And while that does save time, you do miss out on whatever I do find during that time. So this video is purely going to be just looking through coins in the hope of finding some coloured coins, but we're also looking for anything else that may be special, such as errors or other low mintage coins. So we'll see how far we get, and I apologise if we do have to split it over two videos. It's probably better to do that rather than it running for more than 20 odd minutes, which is what happened last time. So I apologise for that. So I think you guys are obviously doing a very good job with your $2 coin roll hunts. This one's a bit off centre, only a little bit, but this is fairly common for $2 coins. So occasionally this kind of thing sells, but realistically it's a fairly common error, so I don't bother keeping those. And that's the end of the first roll. So I think you guys are doing a good job with collecting the coloured $2 coins, because they are certainly nowhere near as readily or easily to find as what they used to be. Even though there's a lot more coloured $2 coins out there, I think a lot of us are hoarding them and making it more and more difficult to find them. The funny thing is, there's a lot of $2 coins that will really take some time to actually gain much value, and that's because of the mintage. They're all fairly similar mintages, around that sort of 2 to 4 million. The ones that were brought out around 2012, 2013, 2014 and 2015 are all fairly low mintage, like below the 2 million mark. But since then the mint has been producing a lot more coloured coins, and certainly when the mint produces ones that are for, say, like the Commonwealth Games and the Olympic Games, you get a lot of coloured coins in the one whole lot. So you end up with 4 or 5 different coins coming through, and that makes it a lot easier to find those coins. Even the Mr. Squiggle range, there was quite a few coins. I like the individual ones more so than the possum ones and all those sort of things. So the individual sort of Lest We Forget, Remembrance, Anzac Day ones are the ones I really love to find. But nowadays, it's getting harder and harder, and certainly where I'm getting my coins from, I haven't come across any of the police coins even yet. So, and I think a lot of them, it's going to be very difficult to start to find them in amongst these coins, because so many of them were pulled out in full rolls. I think a lot of armor guard rolls. So it's always going to be difficult. So in some cases, you're best to buy those coins while they're still cheap, or if you can get to the swap swap sort of days that the Royal Australian Mint puts on. That's always a easy way to get coins at face value, which is which I absolutely love that the Mint do that, and it's looking after the collectors, because a lot of the coins do get hoarded up and sold for very inflated pricing, which I understand that too. But unfortunately, there's only a limited number of the coins, and it makes it more difficult for those who just want a couple to get. But this is probably your next best way to find one for free if you can't get to the mint swap meets. I know that they tend to focus these things around the larger cities and the larger communities in each of the states. These are 2011, so that's our first keeper out of our $1,000. So that's a low mintage coin. But yeah, at least the mint does get out there and visit those regional areas, which certainly helps. I know myself, I find it difficult to get away from work and get into the city on the occasion that the mint does come and visit Victoria. But yeah, I wish it was on a Saturday morning or something like that would be helpful. But anyway, that's my problem. But I do live a little bit out of the city, so the time it takes me to get in and out would be about 50 minutes, I suppose. So yeah, but we haven't come across any coloured $2 coins yet, and this is our fourth roll. So yeah, like I was saying, not easy. Even a gold poppy. Oh, is it? Oh, it's the one I already had. Let me pick that one. All right. So on to our fifth roll. After this roll, I will do a bit of a clean up, and just so I don't get confused between what I have already searched through and what I haven't. So yeah, for a while there I was finding heaps of Mr. Squiggles, but now I'm not finding any of those any longer. So there's a gold poppy there, but not the lowest of mintage, and I do have heaps which I have kept, so that one won't be staying with me. And that's the final coin for this roll. Alright, just going to do a clean up, guys. Alright guys, all cleaned up. So this is the sixth roll. And no, nothing there. There's another poppy. Slight little cud on this one. So we look up to the left petal. You can see the slight little cud there. The top left petal. You can see that there. Yeah. Not the biggest one, and it's not going to be a keeper for me. But I'll put it back into circulation. Grab a heap of these up and we'll keep going. Oh, I do have a coloured coin in there. Get to that one in a moment. So this is so it's in Flanders Field. So this is the what is this on the 2015? I think it's the it's a lest we forget. I think it's a remembrance one. I'm pretty sure from memory. But it does have the poem written in the background of that one. It's quite a beautiful coin. I absolutely love this one too. So I haven't found many of those of recent times. So keep those away. Alright, let's get into the next roll. So yeah, it's been a while since I found one of those orange from 2015. And that one looks to be in fairly nice condition as well. So very happy with that one. I literally have. I reckon I found two of these. These just haven't turned up in my coin hunts. So I'm not even sure we would know what the mintage is on this one. And I wouldn't have a clue whether it's going to be low or high. But from my guess would be somewhere around the 2 million, which seems to be fairly common for any of these sort of coins. The Invictus Games one. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what the actual mintage is when it gets released in the next month or so. So as soon as you see the dates that it's prior to 2012, you know straight away that you're not going to get a coloured coin because they didn't put any coloured coins into circulation until 2012. So I think we'll do another 2 rolls after this, and that'll actually get us to $500. So, and then we will stop this video, and we'll continue tomorrow. So, 2 more rolls after the one that we're currently working on now. So. Quite a few 2018 $2 coins turning up, so the feeling is they are not going to be low mintage. And I think the partial year figures would concur with that, I believe, from memory. So, yeah. So I did get some Prosegur rolls and some Armor Guard rolls, so just to try and always try to get multiple rolls from different banks, and yeah, give myself a better chance of finding some decent coins. Who was that? always hope to turn over a 2013 and to see a coronation on the other side, but it's been a long while. Alright, so that's nothing there. So we've got a few more coins here. This is a 2017 Remembrance coin, so that's another cool one. So another one that's fairly elusive for me, but as I said, they're all beginning to be elusive, so alright, I'm just going to do a clean up and we'll come back and do the last roll. Alright guys, we'll make this one the last roll for this hunt, and we'll continue the remainder of this $1,000 roll tomorrow night. Sorry, let's push them up there. Yeah, I mean, the great thing about noodling is that while we're going through $1,000 worth of coins, and at the moment we've only got 4 keepers, you get to put the majority of that $1,000 back into the bank and repeat, which is awesome. So it gives yourself more opportunities to find the coins that we like to find. We do have a shiny one. What is that? 2019, which means, oh, there we go, we got a blackboard. So this is one of the Mr. Squiggle ones, and they've been fairly common finders for me, but still nice to have one. So at $500, it doesn't look like we're going to find any more here. Nope. So $500 worth, and we found 5 coins, which is, I suppose it's okay. If I end up with 10 coins by the time we finish the next lot of rolls, I'll be happy. But yeah, not a bad little hunt right there. And look, we'll continue tomorrow night, so I won't do a full wrap up right now, but you've obviously seen what we found. And we'll continue this hunt tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.